Today we're going to make a classic cocktail, the Silver Fizz. For this drink, you're going to need a Collins glass, a jigger, a Hawthorne strainer, a fine mesh strainer, a cocktail shaker, a citrus juicer, and a cutting board and a small knife. This drink uses gin, freshly squeezed lemon juice, simple syrup, soda water, and optionally, an egg white. This drink is a classic, and it's from the classic category of drinks called fizzes. The Gin Fizz is essentially a Tom Collins without ice. Technically, you should refer to this one as a Silver Fizz, because it contains egg white. According to the Savoy cocktail book, it's a Gin Fizz when you leave the egg out. The Silver Fizz is the velvety middle ground between the Gin Fizz and the New Orleans classic, the Ramos Gin Fizz. The addition of the egg white doesn't change the flavor of the drink. It just gives it a rich, creamy texture like the head of a Guinness. There's nothing wrong with the Gin Fizz on its own. If you're a vegan, or if you don't like the idea of egg whites in your drink, you can leave it out, and that way you have a Gin Fizz instead of a Silver Fizz. But you could also use pasteurized egg white if that helps you get over the hump. Because the egg white is optional, but it makes the drink exceptional. The Silver Fizz is a real easy sipper. It's like a whiskey sour, but lighter. It's the perfect transition to end the day, and let the night begin. Before I get started, I like to cut, squeeze, strain, and bottle my lemon juice. That way it's easier to pour when it comes time to measure. We'll start by chilling our glass. Fill it with ice and water and set it aside. Next we're going to crack open our egg and roll it back and forth to separate the white from the yolk. I like to start with the egg, in case I screw it up. If you're using pasteurized egg white, measure an ounce and add it to the shaker. Next measure 2 ounces of gin, add that to the shaker. With this jigger, that's 2 pours. Measure an ounce of lemon juice, add that to the shaker. Measure 3/4 ounce of simple syrup, add that to the shaker. Then we're going to give this one a dry shake, which means without ice. This will help emulsify the egg white. Then we'll add ice and shake it again to chill it down and give it some dilution. Dump the ice from your Collins glass. Add soda water to the bottom of your glass. Then double strain the contents of your mixing glass into your chilled Collins glass. No need to garnish this one. It's perfect just the way it is. The Gin Fizz, or in this case, the Silver Fizz. Enjoy. Click here for more videos. Be sure to subscribe, and check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.